The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Hold on 1 second, bro. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to broadcast real quick. My bad. Let's go. You gonna wear dark uniforms in my house, man? You gonna be disrespectful like that? No problem.
Now a handoff here to his running back. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Talking about, man? But if he think he gonna get 30-something points running on me, that's a whole.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
I wish he might. Yeah, let's go. Come on.
They'll run for the first time with Sony Michel, and he'll be tackled at about the 35. It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with 3rd down coming up.
Shit. Get in the box. In the box. Bitch. Thank you.
And again,
I missed it.
He's going to have the first down at about the 38. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Come get some. Come on here. Come get some.
Nah, we out there. We fast.
And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
And then be one of them YouTube guys that got 2 plays and do that shit all the time. Keep mixing it up. That's a good look, man. I like playing real football, bro. I like this, man. I like this guy, man. I'm glad they brought you to this league, bro. Let's go. We're going to force his issue, though, man. I ain't going to be waiting around for you to do what you do. You know what that means. You're a football guy. Let's go. Let me see.
And give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
I ain't look at this. I ain't look at your team, man. I don't know who I'm up against. I need to. Oh, shit.
And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
There you go. Make me a believer, bro. Make me a believer, brother.
15. Girl, 15.
You just made me a believer. You just made me a motherfucking believer, bro.
We got double up.
I like that. Get in there, get in there.
First carry for Damian Harris, the Alabama man. And he's got this down to the 35. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a first down. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes.
Yeah.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands. Guess what?
I like that. I like that, rookie.
Kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
That's what my safety's supposed to do, man. They're supposed to dislodge that
ball.
ball.
Number 8 of this opening drive, but they're looking at a 3rd and long.
You got somebody that's trying to be an X factor. We're not worried about Medina.
Working from the gun, Mahomes.
He got one. He got one.
I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. Jacksonville's pass defense holds serve.
Houston, they got a problem. Houston, they got a problem.
So here's Greg Zuerlein now as he'll try for the field goal. It'll be spotted on the right hash. A 52-yard attempt.
Good kick. Good kick.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And the Patriots jump out to a 3-0 lead. So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
All right, let's see what this dude's defense is looking like. Let's give him something basic. Let's give him something basic. Let's see.
Here we go. 70 ending. I got you.
Oh, YouTube defense.
Now the Auburn product.
He fucked him up. He fucked him up off the break.
He's at the 40, the 20.
That's why this man is the most electrifying running back in the history of the business.
Hitting double digits with his 10th
millions.
touchdown of the season. And the Jaguars have taken the lead.
He's an animal. He's an animal.
Point
hey,
after
you got to stay in front of that dude, bro.
And that makes it a 7-3 lead.
One wrong move, bro. One wrong move. That nigga is on the races. He on the racetrack, bro. I just thought DJ would have told y'all about that man before y'all came in there.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
Back to back, reigning MVP, reigning best running back. Reigning offensive player of the year. 2019, 2020, whatever the last two seasons were, back-to-back. Offensive player of the year, MVP, best running back, rushing title records, touchdown records. Get on that.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, and wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they all made sure to let us know, we know where we are right now. But the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on putting it together, formulating a streak, and the whole month of December is still left to play. They think they can get in.
And they made it very obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's win this game and look to next week.
Excellent focus.
It got me thinking.
One play has about past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Let's go. The linebackers and safeties got that. And the guys in the box and change. I'm not worried about that now. Bro.
Now a handoff looking right.
I'm going to set the edge out there, bro.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Mahomes now to throw.
Bullshit. Got him.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
That man in trouble.
Picked off near the 34.
That man, wait. Come on, man. Holmes got 93 speed.
Last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster,
man,
but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away. And that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
That's what I do. 91 is the mark. It's been a long day for you.
Let's see what this man talking about. Is that Gilmore out there? He still got Gilmore? I don't remember.
Check 91. 91 is the mark.
It don't matter.
After the interception, here's Jackson.
Oh my God, bro.
It's intercepted.
Picked
up by Jonathan Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
Good defense, man.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
Antonio?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
I'm not really impressed with this man's passing.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
Let me see what he's talking about. I don't believe him. He needs more people. Let's go. You got 84? I'm going to touch 84 on the way out, man. Let's get it. I've seen this formation a couple times now. I hope you got more than 2 plays out of it. I'm coming, buddy. He broke that?
And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Man got break 3
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy's setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
I'll be
out from the shadows of their goal line. Here's 1st and 10 from the 11.
44 is Mike. 44 is Mike. Check, check. Here we go, again. 44
Now they try the right side here. And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Do all this college run shit, multiple running backs, stretches, misdirections, tosses, drags, and I got you. Yeah, that ain't
after 1, 7-3 the score.
You really need to put up more
on
points,
EA
man.
Sports.
You do all that. You gotta put up 37 points to beat me, man. Let that first quarter fool you.
I don't need to.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football.
Throwing them motherfuckers around like they throwing niggas out the club, son. What the fuck?
Check, check. I got one. 44 is to Mike. 44 is to Mike. Here we go. Yellow. Under.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th.
I know it's hurting your ego that you got stuffed, man, but you got to punt this, brother. It's killing that ego that you got to punt this, bro, but you got to punt it, man. Those the rules. Them's the rules, champ. Put that long toe in that motherfucker. Come on, champ. You got to punt this, bro. Don't come in the league breaking rules, champ. You have to punt this. Hey, bro, don't make me call a timeout, man. You need to burn this timeout because I told you you had to punt before you came back out of there, man. Call a timeout, bro. You got to punt.
Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they take it over,
punt the ball,
we
man.
Step aside.
And you gonna make me burn the timeout?
The Patriots send out their punter.
No problem.
As he's
now
on
I'm
a
gonna
punt
beat
for
your
the
ass by
first
40.
time this afternoon. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a
you
good
sorry
one.
your ego can't handle that you got that you can't
That's
run
fielded at the
with
8-yard
that Mickey
line.
Mouse college shit.
Excellent work on
Now
the
you
run
just took
back
the
there,
friendly
33
motherfucking exhibition
yards. And
to
the
our
Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10.
So you're a real offense.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in. but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today. So they got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're number one in their conference.
Control your goons, Joe.
Here's Grant. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Where's this rock?
Jackson. And he completes it to Westbrook. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 18.
Barney sold the go route really well. Thought he was going deep, then curled it back inside for a nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, that's really, it's really a whole lot of run. It's almost like he said, listen, if you're going to sell the go, just go. And let's see who's faster.
My homeboy back there, man. You better start winging that.
On first down. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. There to stop him, Ja'Whaun Bentley.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz? A good run blitz.
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be...
And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
What do we do? Where is he throwing his ball at, man? Come on, bring that Mickey Mouse offense back on the field, man. Let's go.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just cash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. And if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
And now this pass brought in by Brown. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12.
Fuck Brown.
If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Now a first down carry. It's Michel. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. To throw, it's Mahomes. And this is incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. New England on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3.
You see where we in. You see where we in. We out here.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. The ball's still a few inches shy of the marker after the 3-yard run, so now a little soul-searching on 4th down. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches.
Switch it. Come on, switch it.
Big time players, JJ.
Check 13.
You just got that check. You just got
Here
that
we
bag.
go with Michelle.
Oh, good shit.
That one good for 13 at a New England first down. 4th and inches in plus territory. That seemed like a prime spot to go for it.
It certainly did, and there's so many things that go into it. Are you too far away for a field goal, but not far away to punt it? Do you just feel like your offense is better? I just think in today's NFL, offense feels like it has to take care of the football, has to keep the ball, because scoring is up. You better maximize every possession. You trust your offense more than you trust your defense in today's league.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
44 is the mic. 44 is Mike. Check.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Got a man. It's Brown. That one good for 13 at a New England first down.
There we go.
That catch, by the way, kind of noteworthy. It's number 764 in his career. Ties him with Hall of Famer James Lofton.
And he's done it just as James Lofton did in his career. Smooth.
They'll run on first down. Michelle. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 10 more there and another first down.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front, because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
The Patriots into the red zone for the first time. They've got a 1st and 10 from the 10. On the ground, Michelle. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. They're mounting a nice drive here. Good chunk of yardage there again. O-line, they've been solid this drive.
They have that look about them right now that says, if you do anything but run the ball behind us, you're crazy. They have really moved it well on this drive, and they want to finish it off the same way.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Attack. Watch the twitch.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
You robbed me of a timeout early. I got Antonio, fellas.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Michelle. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
Can I have my timeout now, bro? Or that.
They converted once earlier in this drive, but they'll roll the dice here again on 4th down.
Rush in. Switch.
And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. J.J. Watt, and the Jaguars are able to come up with a goal line stand.
Yeah, unfortunately. What's wrong?
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Well, what's the plan of attack here? Very late second quarter, and look where the ball is.
Yeah, a bad spot for you. But the defense has all 3 timeouts. So what you're telling your team is ball security number 1, it's not all on the running backs if you decide to run the football. That offensive line has got to protect them and wedge out some space because you can't just kneel. They take 3 timeouts. They're going to get the ball back in good field position with a chance to put points on the board. You've got to try and get a first down and run out this first half.
And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. So we've reached intermission here in a low-scoring game. 7-3 is our score. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with a coach and our EA Sports halftime report. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. On 2nd and 9, Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
51. All right, T-Law. 51, Mike 51.
I don't even know why this team showed up.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And he will find his man on the outside. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Yeah, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball right here.
This is Grant. And an alley to run. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
51's the mic.
Quarterback, don't get touched.
Throwing is Jackson. Forced out to his left. Now he'll pull it down. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw, so maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
91 is the mic. Hey, tighten down. There you go.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Squeeze, double. Hey. 91 is the mic. Come to my world. Go. Come to my world.
Now Jackson throwing again. He finds his man Johnson. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Now a give right side. It's Grant, and they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
From here, this would have been a 48-yarder, but no, they're going to go for it. They go back to Grant, and the surge is going to be too much defensively. He's hit and taken down to the backfield. The Jags come up empty on 4th down, and the Patriots defense is going to take over on downs. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Now they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the 3rd quarter. All they have so far, the field goal.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 41-yard line.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Again, it's Michel. Breaks a tackle. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Well, partner, I guess sometimes it's just a matter of philosophy. Some say run until they absolutely stop you, and others say, well, when you think they're about to stop you, fool them a little bit. I guess they should have tried to fool them on that play.
And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on 3rd down. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. The Patriots send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. Got a man. It's Breshad Perriman. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Watch that in, right.
They will run with Grant. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Looking for Perriman there. He's got him. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
On first down, Grant. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Back now in Jacksonville. It's Jaguar football here, and they'll look to extend their lead as we begin quarter number 4. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Jackson. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
And Lambo will put this one through. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet. Okay, being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
And the Patriot first down.
Check my 50. Danny. He's crashing. He's checking crash.
Hey, 43.
31. Check 31.
50, yellow.
Right back to him on first down. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one, because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the 4th.
Hey, 43, 15.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down.
Another carry for their leader, and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
43. Check. 36.
Now a handoff looking right. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Watch the safety creep. Mike, 44. He's scared.
A give to Michel running right. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Sony Michel, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. The open man is Westbrook. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Jaguars. D.D. Westbrook with touchdown number 7 on the year. And they're able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. Extra point tacked on by Lambo, and that makes it a 17-10 score. And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the number one thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action, now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, Three things can happen, and two of them are bad.
Is that Woody
He would have
Hayes?
kept it on the ground.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Don't get nervous. Check.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Michel. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Now here's Mahomes. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Josh Allen has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Mahomes throwing on 4th. And it's caught by Parker. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays that have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Check.
Now a handoff here to his running back. It's a gain of a yard, and it takes us to the 2-minute warning. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Hey, 57. 44 is the money. He can't hang. He's not going to get me. Attack.
On 2nd and 9, Mahomes. He gets it into the arms of Parker. Complete.
You've got to get out of bounds. You absolutely have to get out of bounds.
Right idea, working the perimeter, but the clock rolling. And the Jags with 5 in the secondary now on 3rd down.
Here we go. Show it up. Attack.
To throw is Mahomes. This will be caught by Brown. And he will have the 1st down as he gets this to the 47. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Mike, 44. Yep. Watch the twist. Check. Fresno. Come back.
So that'll back him up 5.
Here we go.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Mahomes to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Josh Allen in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
Check out Henry. General, Max.
Now Mahomes. It's complete to Brown, right side. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. Ninth play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard.
Motion, motion, motion. Both to Mike. Mike, both. Back to right.
Back to throw. Mahomes. He gets it to Brown. Complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 19. And 2 big plays, one after the other. Now all of a sudden, they're on the march.
Got to feel good about what they've just gotten done, and now feel really good about what's in front of them.
Mahomes will bring him up 1st and 10. And he's hit on all 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far. They'll look to throw to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Parker, the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. He's back to throw. Gets this into the hands of the tight end, Higbee. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down. One final try from Mahomes. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, Charles, exciting to the very end. That's what we just saw in this game. Final play there, had it in the red zone. But anytime you're outside of the 10, that's tough trying to draw up a final play to get in, and they couldn't do it.
It certainly is. So what they were looking for was, extra time. Too bad it's not FIFA soccer, right, where you get a little bit of extra and you get a chance to run a couple more plays and maybe get closer and take that last shot into the end zone.
So for Jacksonville, they're setting themselves up as a major contender as they move to 8-1 now on the year. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for New England, they drop back to 500 now at 4 up and 4 down. And they'll try again next week at home against New England. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.